Scott with SGWellfire.com, Final Days Report, episode 107. We're calling the signs in the heavens. I'm going to go over two different news stories. Is this Planet X coming in? Are they setting us up for an EMP attack on the grid from the sun? Is this the false prophet antichrist beast system where they're testing bringing fire down from the heavens to fool everyone? Kind of a wild one here, my friends, but let's read an article from the Daily Mail. Mysterious high-frequency waves swirling on the sun are moving at speeds that defy explanation, according to astronomers who say they provide insight into the star's inner workings. Interesting. High-frequency waves swirling on the suns have left scientists confused as the unexpected bursts of energy are moving at speeds that defy explanation. A team from New York University's Abu Dhabi Center for Space Science analyzed 25 years of space and ground-based observations of energy waves from our host star, that's the sun. They discovered a new set of waves moving in the opposite direction of the sun's rotation, inexplicably traveling faster than was theoretically possible. So one thought process is this system, this Planet X system, which I'm a big believer in, has a brown dwarf associated with it, and maybe it's providing energy that's going around the sun in the opposite direction, and they can no longer hide it. And again, some of the podcasts that I've done, these three on the right, if you want to check out what Planet X is, how I came across it. I mean, I came across it when I was a paper boy in 3rd and 4th grade back in the early 80s, where I saw headlines covered up. And then in my early 20s, I was not saved then. This executive took me through this esoteric knowledge of Planet X. I was so blown away by it. I ended up writing a movie transcript, tried to send it to Hollywood. I didn't believe in it at the time. And then I just kept on getting introduced to Planet X with different people and having dreams about it as well. But this is a wild story coming up with this vertical line. And I think this happened in the Houston, Texas area. And I had a dream years ago when I first was a Christian. I saw something like this, but it went all the way down from the sky down to the ground. And it was a wall and it was moving towards me. And I had to run to the basement, hide underneath this wooden table so I wasn't burned, like wood absorbed this rays. And it just reminded me of that. And it reminded me of the false prophet bringing fire down as well to fool the masses. But the excuse they use as a flare from a manufacturing plant, I'm not buying it. That seems a little psyop-y to me. Let's roll it.
Before we go, lots of people are asking us about this, a bright orange light in the sky. It was a vertical line that appeared high up in the clouds. It went away around 9:15, but we're getting reports of people seeing it from LaPorte to Clear Lake, Lake City, even down in Manville. Dave, you have a theory about what this could be.
I'm 99.9% sure it's a flare that was taking place at the Lyondell Basell plant.
Yes.
Near LaPorte.
Okay.
And the thing is, cloud droplets, which is what the clouds are made out of, little water droplets, are highly reflective. So they absolutely can reflect something like that. And I was told it was a gigantic orange flare, and that would make sense.
Have you ever seen that before?
Not like that. Not as clean, as high resolution as that.
Wow.
But that's a big one, so that's what it was. It's gone now.
I hope you're right.
Me too.
Some folks had some interesting theories on
bet.
social media.
I bet.
Exactly. You know where this is going.
Come on, was that a flare? And flares, typically there's wind that will move the flare. It won't come down in the straight line. I'm not buying that for a second, my friends. So what are we seeing here? Well, let's read Luke 21:25-27. And there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. The powers of heaven shall be shaken. And for my flat earth friends, and I'm not being flippant, but Job 38:31, canst thou bind the sweet influences of Pleiades or loose the bands of Orion? So God could actually loosen the bands of Orion, i.e. Planet X, bring that in potentially to just disrupt things and make people afraid of what's coming into the system, right? Unbelievable. And then that line, that straight line, reminded me of Revelation 13:13. And he doeth great wonders, talking about the false prophet, that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Are they testing out this weapon system? So again, multiple dreams about the grid down forever. part of me thinks the first article from the Daily Mail, they're setting up this EMP type system from the sun. Hey, we don't know what the sun's doing. It's acting a little weird. Could be all the above, my friends. Something to think about. But both these articles took me back a little bit. So scott@sjwellfire.com, bookmark our site. I got a quick favor. I spent some money with Brand New Tube. They have stopped posting my videos the last 3 months. If you can go to Brand New Tube, go to contact us and actually just say, please release sjwellfire.com or SJ Wellfire channels videos. Who knows? Maybe they're having trouble. I'm not sure they even know the videos aren't being posted. I was posting a video and some weird programming thing hit my computer. So they might not even realize that they're not posting my videos, but every communication I've tried to do to them has failed miserably. So I'm asking for some help. And I like Brand New Tube because it has a European audience. So scott@sjwellfire.com, join us on Gab and Telegram. If you're into news, I'll just post news articles. You know, these 2 different articles I posted maybe a week ago. It took me a while to get to them, but it's just been kind of nagging at me. We're living in some wild, wild days, my friends. God bless.